Hello, and a good day to you. I hope that everybody's having a wonderful time today. I know that I am. It is a glorious on passive day. Well, originally what was planned was a whole lot smaller and expected a lot faster, quite frankly, than what we've seen with on passive. But my goodness, look at what we have become. I mean, we started off with a few products in a 90-day launch window, right, with a cap of about 100K, and that was everything all together. And now we're sitting on a massive digital ecosystem with dozens of departments all seamlessly integrated through AI automation, physical products that are being developed, data centers, innovation labs, world-class marketing, and these are just the foundational efforts. What we have coming is going to blow your mind. So when you look at the journey that we've been on, you can certainly see some of the areas where we have made, a little inroad, or maybe even faltered a little and perhaps stumbled. Maybe we had to regain some footing. But when you look at the entire journey, we see a massive success and growth and the expansion of the vision that Mr. Mufareh originally had laid out for us back in 2018. We are unstoppable. Everything is a done deal. And along the way, with every product developed, we have also refeatured and re-engineered them, updated them on the fly, so to speak, in a perfecting process. And this is to say that the products that we had, right, as we begin to use them and we see ways to make them better, we do. And this all happened with the products that we've got at some point to some degree, and some of them have been re-updated quite a few times. And that's how you build confidence in the product. You do a release, you collect the data the release gives you and the way that the product functions, and then you tweak that product, you update it, upgrade it, or add features so it's better, and then you release it again. Now, Mr. Mufareh has talked about something he calls minimum value product, right? That's what he's referring to. When we have a product that we release for testing, right? It's the first time as a minimum product. We collect the data on how it works, and then we add to the features, right? Add to its substance in a way, and create a much better product that we had than originally, and it has much more value. And once we do this, then we release that product again, and the product process starts over. Eventually, we end up with, as we have in the past, with some beautiful products that we're absolutely confident about. So that's how it's done. We build, we perfect. All the while, we're in beta testing. For those of us that think perhaps we really didn't use the products that much or didn't do very much to help, that's okay, because OnPassive never stops collecting data, right? So between all of us, they got a lot of data and they've gotten exactly what they needed. So we're in very, very good shape. Now, once we've gotten to that place where we're absolutely confident, then we can offer this or other products as a commercial product, right? Once we do that, it goes into holding, so to speak, until we're ready to release it. I mean, we own it and we have it, and as Mr. Mufareh says, quote, we are not money-driven at OnPassive. This means we can sell it even at a ridiculously low price. But we will charge enough to offer more profit to the founders and the resellers to maintain our own sustainability and to continue to thrive. I mean, seriously. Ash says we can provide it dirt cheap commercially. I mean, think about what people look at when they want products. They look at cost, they look at value, and they look at the support. And boy, oh boy, are they in the right place when it comes to us, right? Because we have all three in spades, and they won't have to look at this thing twice or think about it for more than a few minutes, because we're, first of all, unmetered. We are unlimited. Secondly, we're not based on a money-making theme. We're not money driven, so we're able to price this thing low enough that everybody can have it with longevity, meaning they'll be able to afford it for a very long time and they aren't getting upsold in the process. Additionally, we can say with confidence that there is no company on the face of the planet that's going to provide more value than we are providing. We are going to be continuing to develop and continuing to stack the cool until we get such a high standard, such massive value, that it would be absolutely crazy for anyone to look anywhere else for anything they might need. There will be literally no comparison between us and them, so to speak. Our products are either going to be the very best or they're not going to be at all, right? This means we're not going to use anything substandard. There is no average product in OnPassive. They are all superior products. And to that end, the founder position, that's going to have the door to it closed permanently very shortly. And this is to say the last time anybody's going to be able to pay $97 for the founder position in OnPassive is fast approaching. Once closed, it's never going to happen again. Mr. Mufareh will determine, based on discussion with some of the leaders, whether or not it's going to be announced or if it's just going to happen and one day, bloop, you wake up to find it's gone and no way to register. The good news is that once we close the door to that opportunity, it's going to free us up to focus more on the products and development of those products to the degree that we're referring to here. Once that happens, we'll be able to get more creative because some things just can't be done while we're still in the founder's mode, so to speak. Like Mr. Mufareh has said, quote, "It's tough to repair the car when you're traveling at 70 miles an hour on the open highway," unquote. Once we're able to have this pause, then we can focus more on the products. We can quicken the pace and we can expedite the wrap up. And I don't mean, hey, don't get me wrong, right? The journey we've been on is beautiful, unparalleled in many ways. It's not ending. We're simply going into another phase. But one of the most incredible values that has been for us and with us is the connectivity and the quality of our founders. And soon, it's going to be time to reap the harvest, the benefits, so to speak, cultivated from the time that we've had together so far, especially for those who are truly committed and have been active in helping to share and to build the OnPassive vision. And I, for one, am looking absolutely forward to giving a large, juicy apple to my neighbors and taking a bite out of one of them myself. So, if you've been invited to become a founder, get back with the person that invited you. If you haven't, go down into a link below and just click on it, or go to onpassive.com. You can register from there as well. But whatever you decide you want to do, whatever is good for you and your family, OnPassive wishes only blessing and blessing for you and for your future.